Hello the people of the universe, this is the Whovian Wizard and welcome back to another video, and today in this video we are once again playing Minecraft Communities as we so often are on this channel on a Saturday at 7 o'clock. And that intro took me so long to do. I kept getting all the ats and all the ons mixed up. It was a whole ordeal. I've been here for like 5 minutes trying to get that intro right. But hey ho, I'm finally done it. I've finally done it. And so let me explain something quick while we're going over to feed the dogs. So in the last video, at the end of the last video, you may remember like all of this area was just gone, and like it was really scary because I didn't know what was going on. And then I left the world, and then the world didn't work. It said it was corrupted, and I was terrified, and like I went on there and nothing worked. Like it was a whole ordeal. And then I tried to restore it and that didn't work. So it's just been a nightmare, to be honest. Like, I have no clue what happened to break it so much, but something happened, and I'm fairly sure it's something to do with the nether portal that we built in the last video, because I went through there and that's what broke everything, because I came back through my house and then everything was gone. And then when I made, so I essentially what I had to do was I had to find an old copy of the world from like December 2019 and build like 5 months worth of work. So that's why like I'm super behind on my recording schedule. Like normally I'm a couple of weeks ahead. Like this is being recorded on the day it's going out, so this is some proper stuff going on right here. But yeah, it took me absolutely ages to try and figure out. But yeah, I've had to rebuild everything from scratch. I may have had to do some cheating to try and get the cats back in. Yeah, I had to go in creative to get the cats back, because at the end of the day they were the cats and I couldn't have them just go and die kind of thing. Another thing that I've done is, yeah, it was this nether portal that I built. That completely destroys everything. But you may notice a couple of things might be like a block off kind of thing. But yeah, as you can see over here, there is a large area of flat land over here. And so essentially what I've done is just extended all of this. So this is going to be even more town over here. And some of it's not linked properly to the ground yet over there. But I knew I had to start recording, so I couldn't get everything quite perfect yet. But the new town. So like, know how... So let's say the city that I live in. So you've got the main city in the centre of the city, and then you've got all these little housing areas around the place, and they've all got a news agents and whatnot. It's pretty standard, I think. But you also then have another part of the city that's surrounding those things, and it may not be as built up as the main part of the city over there, but I still kind of like the idea of doing that. Obviously it'd be a bit obvious what I'm doing, because you'd be able to see it from down there. So you'd be able to see that there's a city going on. But I kind of like the idea of that, you know. And why is there a bandit llama down here? Hello, bandit llama. You are wearing a carpet. Why is it just a grey carpet llama over here? That is so strange. Why? Oh, that's the thing. I'm sorry, piggies, but I'm going to have to kill you, because the dog that eats pork chops is running low. So I'm going to need 1 pork chop. So I'm going to have to kill you. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I feel bad for that one. He's trapped. He's trapped too. Stop getting trapped, animals. Animals, stop getting trapped. It's not that difficult. Okay. Boom. Okay, it's done. It's done with. Okay, I'll even give 2 out of 3 of your pork chops to your friend. There you go. Remember Mr. Pork Chop for the rest of your days. Oh no, I don't want him. There we go. No, don't run away. I was trying to do a nice thing. It's like, no, come back. Come back, Piggy. Piggy, stay still. Okay, there we go, Mr. Piggy. Okay, he obviously doesn't want them. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll just hop on this llama quick. And this llama doesn't have an inventory. Fair enough, I thought llamas did have inventories. So, maybe they don't. Well, evidently they don't. But, hey ho, what can you do? So today we're going to be building just over here. We're not going to be building this big building yet. That's going to be a couple of videos time. But we are going to be building right here. So as you can see, marked out by this thing, the flower. So it's going to be a pub kind of thing. So the main reason why I'm building this, and I'm thinking about doing like an entire row of, obviously the one down there, the floor door, and then this one's going to be called the Inky Bucket. I've been thinking about the names of pubs in the United Kingdom. Like everywhere else there'll just be like Donald's Sports Bar or something, but in the UK you've got like the Old Familiar, the First Post, the Crossed Hands, the I don't know, the King's Head. You know, like you've got all of these fancy pub names, and I kind of like the idea of that, you know. Obviously I'm going to keep it Minecrafty. It's not going to be other stuff. But it's just going to be like almost like a series of pubs that I'm going to do. So that should hopefully be pretty fun. But yeah, so this one, like I said, is going to be called the Inky Bucket. And it's going to be called the Inky Bucket because it's going to be an inky bucket. That's the gimmick here. And as you know, I do like my gimmicks. So yeah, we're going to be building the Inky Bucket today. And it's going to have a little thing on top, which is going to be a squid on top of it. That's going to be the funny gimmick of it all, I guess. That's going to be the thing that attracts families, I guess. And you may be thinking, why am I filling in the inside bit too? But the inside bit is going to be round. So it's almost going to be like just a cylinder from the inside. That's going to be what you see from the inside. Then on the top we're going to have the squid, and the squid is going to have it's going to be dangling off, like his tentacles are going to be coming down, because I had the idea for a pub being called the Relaxed Squid, and then I tried to build something that looked like a relaxed squid and it didn't work properly, and then I built this thing, and then it was like, you know, as much as that's kind of cool, it should really be called the Inky Bucket. So that's what I've decided on, and I think I've just built this wrong. Yeah. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 1, 1. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. I've got it right. It's fine if I do get it a bit wrong, because we can improvise. We can improvise. This is going to be the same for 2 layers. So this is just going to go like that. And the only real thing that's going to be changed is the front, or these bits. They're going to go out 1 block more, and then at the very top there's going to be a handle, and there's going to be some ink black concrete dribbling down, as though when the squid got in, the height rose a bit, and then that ended up spilling. And yeah, it's a whole theme. And I'm thinking, actually, I just had a thought, wouldn't it be cool if instead of serving milk we served ink sacks? So like each place serves a different thing. So like the floor door serves milk, this place serves ink sacks. Like, do you get what I mean? Would that be cool, or is that just stupid? Because I mean, something can be 2 things. Like, it doesn't have to just be cool or stupid. And before we continue much more, I'm gonna grab some of these stacks of stuff. And yeah, this is what I mean. So this is then it's just gone out 1 further, and it's doing that on all of these sides, but the rest of the sides are staying the same. It's not necessarily very clear, but I get what I mean, and you'll be able to see it once it's done. That's definite for sure. And I've done something wrong here, because this doesn't line up. Or maybe it does. Yeah, no, it doesn't. This definitely doesn't line up, does it? Okay, give me a second. Let me go like that. No. Because then that breaks this side. Oh, I see. Did I go out too many on the first thing? Yeah, this is... Why is this like this? Why is this broken for some reason? Like, how long is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this would have been... Hold on, what? So... I don't know what I've done here. So give me a second. Let me look at it from here. So 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay. That makes this one needs to be destroyed. Because for some reason I built out at the same time. And I don't know why I did that. But... Okay, I see. I think I fixed it now. I think I have... This bit needs to be destroyed. Yeah. Okay, this is right. This is right now. Okay, we had a little bit of a panic when I thought I built it wrong. But it turns out I didn't build it wrong. It was just me being a bit special and being a bit stupid. But hey ho, I've solved the mystery now. We now know why it's broken. Why it was broken. But now it's not, and that's great. So we are literally just going to go up like this, essentially. That's virtually what the outside's going to be. But now we've got the only real change. We should be pretty much clean sailing from here, I guess. Yeah, I think we are. I think we are just pretty much in the scenario that we just carry on going up. And then until we've run out of these, or once we have like a stack left, because then I have to go over again, just to make the rim of the bucket. And I have just realised it's going to look suspiciously like the flower pot, isn't it, but grey. I have just realised that might be a tiny bit of an issue, but I don't think there's much that I can do with that. I think that is just, you're building a cylindrical thing in Minecraft. That's what's gonna happen, I guess. Like, it's not much of a thing that you can change that much what a cylindrical thing looks like. I could add a handle, I guess. Would that look kind of cool? I don't know. I think I'll experiment with it. And I kind of wish I built, when I enchanted my stuff in the last episode, that I had waited to get a new diamond pickaxe and even a bow and a shovel. Because I don't use my bow that much. Like, I've never been in a scenario where I really need to use the bow. But it does just seem a bit like it would have been handy to not have to waste it, essentially. Because they're going to break soon. And once they break, then obviously the enchantment's gone too. So I kind of wish that I did think that through. But it's diamond at the end of the day, and one of them's got unbreaking on. Yeah, the bow's got unbreaking on. So that should be fine for a little while. The sword should definitely be fine. Like, I barely need the sword or bow, because most of the time, with the exception of the occasional meanie beanie attack, or whenever someone tries to invade, which, to be fair, the one person or the two people that would normally have become good with Johnny Gat and Igor. So I'm fairly sure we should be pretty much clean sailing, but you can never be too sure. Like, the first time I thought I was sure that I was completely fine, we were just being peaceful, I didn't take my sword and bow with me, and then we got invaded. Because that's what they do, you see. They catch you off guard. And speaking of catching people off guard with things, I've run out of concrete. I thought I had loads of concrete here. Apparently not, though. So I think that we're just going to have to do this bit, and then I'll have to end the video, I guess. And then come back next time and finish it off. Or I'll finish this bit off outside of video, but then finish the interior off. And finish the main place off outside of video, because that's nowhere near tall enough, I don't think. I think it's quite wide, so it needs to be considerably taller, otherwise it just look weird. Like currently it looks like an upside down hat kind of thing. And hopefully it'll look a bit better when compared to this thing, because this thing is huge. But compared to the market stalls, and this especially, that are quite small things by my standard, and then to have this huge thing, just, it doesn't really fit properly. Like, this is a bit large. But it's only like 20 by 20 or something, like 18 by 18, because I've left this 20 block long gap here. And actually, I'm gonna... No, they're despawning! Oh, my grey concrete. Okay, that's fine. I only got 13 anyway. I assume there wasn't that much to begin with that I dropped down. Yeah, this is only 20 blocks long. So there's going to be like maybe one more long but thin building over here. Then obviously this patch is going to be filled up. We can always go along here. Actually, we will definitely go along here. We can have one kind of equal size to that over here if we have a path one running between them. We don't even need a path running between them. We can just extend this one over here, extend this grass over here, and then have the building kind of like, well, not touching, but a block away from each other, like they are a lot of the places around this world. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I thank you for watching. Next video will be online next week as always. The link will be in the description once it is. Goodbye.